Have you ever thought about why we get sick? Is it just bad luck? Or something that builds up over time? In modern life, we often turn to food as a remedy, only after we feel unwell. But what if I told you that ancient wisdom, specifically from the classic text Huangdi Neijing, teaches us that true healing starts long before any disease actually shows up? Think about it! Think about it. Most illnesses don't just appear out of the blue. They are the result of a slow, gradual accumulation of imbalance in our daily lives. That persistent fatigue that never seems to go away. The constant digestive discomfort, those emotional ups and downs. Or even just poor sleep. These are all subtle signals from our body that something is off. According to ancient principles, our eating habits play a huge role in this. Over time, improper eating can gradually weaken our internal organs. For instance, consuming too many cold or raw foods can damage the spleen and stomach, which are central to our digestive fire. Regularly overeating burdens the entire digestive system and can lead to what's known as qi stagnation, where energy just gets stuck. Indulging in too many sweet foods can create a condition called dampness in the body, making you feel heavy and sluggish. And a diet rich in greasy or heavy foods can cause stagnation and phlegm to build up. When our vital energy, or qi, becomes weak, our blood can become insufficient. And when this fundamental balance of qi and blood is disrupted, that's when disease finds an opportunity to take root. So, eating well isn't about being on a strict, restrictive diet. It's about being mindful and preventing these imbalances from accumulating in the first place. It's about treating food as our first line of defense, not our last resort. So, how do we apply this ancient wisdom in our modern lives? It's actually simpler than you might think. It all starts with understanding that there is no one-size-fits-all perfect diet. The Huangdi Neijing never promotes extreme or trendy diets. Instead, it teaches a much more personalized and intuitive approach. Eating according to your unique body constitution, the current season, and your present condition. This means the healthiest food for your friend might not be the healthiest food for you. Some people have bodies that naturally run a bit cold and benefit from warming foods like ginger, cinnamon, and cooked meals. Others might have excess internal heat and feel much better with cooling. Simpler foods like cucumber, mint, and salads. Someone who constantly feels tired and drained might be experiencing a qi deficiency, signaling that their body needs deep, gentle nourishment from things like bone broths, root vegetables, and whole grains. True dietary wisdom isn't about chasing the latest superfood trend or following a rigid set of rules you read online. It begins with self-observation. It's about learning to listen to your body's signals. How do you feel after you eat? Energized and light, or heavy and bloated? Your food should support your digestion, not challenge it. It should nourish you from the inside out, creating a state of balance and harmony. So, the next time you're about to eat, take a moment. Ask yourself, what does my body truly need right now? By shifting our perspective from following external trends to listening to our internal wisdom, we can transform our relationship with food. It becomes a powerful tool for maintaining health, preventing illness, and cultivating a life full of vitality. This is the timeless secret of eating for true well-being. Have you ever thought about why some people seem to have boundless energy while others feel tired all the time? Or why some folks are always cheerful, while others struggle with their mood?
The answer might be simpler than you think and could be sitting right on your plate.
In the ancient Chinese classic, the Huangdi Neijing, or Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, there's a profound idea. Food is never just about filling your stomach. Eating is the most fundamental way we nourish our life. This concept is called Shi Yang, or dietary nourishment, and it's considered the very foundation of our entire being. What we choose to eat every single day quietly shapes our physical strength, our emotional balance, and our long-term health. It's not about counting calories or following a rigid diet. It's about understanding that food is the root of our vitality. According to the Huangdi Neijing, Our bodies are powered by three essential treasures. Jing, which is our essence. Qi, our vital energy. And Shen, our spirit. Think of Jing as the deep inherited constitutional strength you're born with, like the battery of your life. While we receive it from our parents, it's the food we eat that recharges and sustains it throughout our lives. Then there's Qi, the energy that fuels our daily activities, from breathing and walking to thinking and feeling. This energy is generated every single day, but where does it come from? It's transformed from the food we digest. Finally, there's Shen, our spirit or consciousness, which is said to reside in our organs. A well-nourished body provides a peaceful and stable home for our spirit, leading to mental clarity and emotional harmony. So, you see, without food, there's no transformation of these treasures. And without this transformation, there can be no life. Ancient physicians saw the digestive system, particularly the stomach and spleen, as the central hub for creating our acquired vitality, the energy we build after we are born. When your digestion is strong, your body can efficiently produce ample qi and blood, which then nourish every part of you. Your muscles will be strong, your mind will be clear, and your spirit will be calm. On the other hand, if digestion is weak, everything starts to falter. Even the most powerful herbs or medicines can't work effectively if your body can't absorb them. This is why the Huangdi Neijing famously states, "The stomach is the sea of nourishment."
When the stomach is harmonious, the five organs are at peace.
This beautiful line tells us that a healthy digestive system is the key to overall well-being. When your sea of nourishment is calm and functioning well, all the major organ systems in your body can rest easy and do their jobs properly. So, in this ancient view, food isn't separate from healing. It's actually the most basic and powerful form of medicine we have. An improper diet can become the hidden cause of many illnesses, while choosing the right foods can gently guide your body back to a state of perfect balance. It's a complete shift in perspective from seeing food as a potential problem to seeing it as the ultimate solution for a vibrant...
Did you know that in traditional wisdom, flavors aren't just about taste?
According to the ancient text, Huangdi Neijing, or the Yellow Emperor's inner canon, each flavor has a specific direction, a path it takes inside your body to influence your health. It's a fascinating concept that completely changes how you look at your plate. Let's break it down. Sour is said to enter the liver. Bitter enters the heart. Sweet goes to the spleen. Pungent, or spicy, enters the lungs, and salty enters the kidneys. Each flavor serves a unique purpose, like a key fitting into a specific lock to help maintain balance. But here's the catch. Balance is everything. Too much of any one flavor can throw your system out of whack. For example, an excess of sour flavor can over-restrain movement in the body. Too much bitterness can drain your energy. Overdoing it with sweet foods can create dampness and sluggishness. Too much pungent flavor can scatter your body's vital energy, or qi, to aggressively, and an excess of salty foods can weaken your body's core structure. So, the secret to health isn't about avoiding these flavors. It's about enjoying them all in moderation, creating a beautiful, harmonious balance on your plate and in your body. It's a gentle dance of flavors, not a strict diet. Now, let's take this idea a step further. In the philosophy of the Huangdi Neijing, food doesn't just act randomly. Every single food, from a simple green onion to a slice of ginger, has a direction. It enters specific organ systems and influences them in predictable ways. This concept is known as Jing, which translates to channel affinity. It's like a GPS system for food inside your body. Let's look at some everyday examples you probably have in your kitchen right now. Take the humble green onion. It's pungent and warm in nature, and it's said to enter the lung system. When your lungs' energy, or qi, is a bit stuck or weak, you might feel a mild cough, some chills, or a stuffy nose. The green onion helps to gently disperse the lung qi and get things moving again. This is why it is a classic ingredient in home remedies for the very first signs of a cold. It's not about suppressing symptoms. It's about supporting your lungs' natural ability to function properly. Next up, bitter melon. As its name suggests, it has a bitter and cooling nature. Its affinity is with the heart system. When what's called heart fire rises, you might experience things like mouth or tongue ulcers, feeling restless and irritable, or even a sensation of heat in your chest. Bitter foods, like bitter melon, help to clear this excess heat. When used in moderation, it can calm that internal fire without disrupting your overall balance. It's a cooling balm for an overheated system. How about your daily cup of tea? Tea is generally considered bitter and slightly cooling, and it enters the liver system. In traditional thought, the liver is responsible for the smooth flow of qi throughout the body and also has a strong connection to the eyes. So, when liver qi gets stuck or heat builds up, you might feel eye fatigue, tension, and irritability. A cup of tea can help clear that liver heat and refresh your mind. This is the ancient reason why tea is so often associated with clearing the eyes and sharpening focus. Of course, like anything, too much can be counterproductive, potentially harming digestion. And finally, let's talk about ginger. Fresh ginger is wonderfully warm and pungent. Its main job is to support the spleen and stomach, the heart of your digestive system. It helps to warm up your digestion, transform any sluggish dampness, and promote the healthy movement of qi. This is precisely why ginger is a go-to remedy for weak digestion, bloating, and nausea. It's like a warm, comforting hug for your belly. These examples aren't prescriptions. Of course, they are here to illustrate a profound idea, that food is an intelligent tool that can gently guide our bodies back toward a state of natural balance and harmony. Now, this might surprise you, but according to the wisdom of the Huangdi Neijing, how you eat is often more important than what you eat. You could have the most nutritious meal in the world, but if your eating habits are poor, you won't get the full benefit. Think about it. Eating too fast weakens the spleen, which is the cornerstone of your digestive system. Eating while you're distracted scrolling on your phone, watching TV, or working disrupts the entire digestive process. Your body can't focus on its job, and eating late at night places a heavy burden on your stomach and liver, which are supposed to be resting and repairing. Ancient physicians placed huge emphasis on a few simple, powerful habits. Eating at regular times to create a predictable rhythm for your body. Maintaining a calm and pleasant mood while you eat. Eating only moderate portions and chewing your food thoroughly. No expensive supplement can replace these fundamental habits. No magic tonic can undo the damage of chronic overeating or rushed, stressful meals. Food works its magic best when our bodies are calm, relaxed, and ready to receive nourishment. So, how can we bring these ancient ideas into our modern lives? The core dietary principles from the Huangdi Neijing are timeless and surprisingly simple. First, eat according to the season. This means enjoying foods that are naturally abundant at different times of the year. This aligns our bodies with the cycles of nature. Second, favor warm, cooked foods. Raw, cold foods can be harder on the digestive system and require more energy to break down. Warm, cooked meals are like a pre-digested gift to your spleen and stomach. Third, a golden rule. Stop eating before you feel completely full. Aim for about 70 or 80% full. This gives your digestive system the space it needs to work efficiently without being overwhelmed. Fourth, avoid extremes. This means not too much cold, not too much heat, not too rich, and not too greasy. Balance is key. And finally, the overarching goal is to let your food support your digestion, not overwhelm it. These aren't meant to be strict, limiting rules. Instead, think of them as simple, profound acts of self-care. In the end, The wisdom of the Huangdi Neijing teaches us that health isn't achieved through some grand, dramatic effort. It's cultivated quietly, meal by meal, day by day. Food is the simplest, most accessible medicine we have. And when we use it with awareness, it's also the most powerful. When we eat with intention and mindfulness, we're not just feeding our bodies, we're nourishing our spirit. This is the beautiful wisdom of Shi Yang, the art of using food to protect and nurture life, preventing illness before it even has a chance to begin. It's a journey of daily cultivation, and it starts with your very next meal. Thanks for watching today. I hope this gives you some food for thought. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more insights into timeless wellness. See you next time!